How's it going, lords and ladies? It is Reln-Tei, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Skyrim. And before we begin today's episode, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting, subscribing, all that jazz. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot. And so thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the content. And that was just a little miscellaneous quest that was given to us. So we're going to get the payment from her. And then in today's episode, we will be doing the Screeching Songman quest. So let's talk to her first. Khajiit put up the posters.
Excellent. Not exactly usual Fighters Guild work, but critical if we're to grow our services. Unfortunately, the posters probably won't last long. Rough weather. Oh well. Here's your coin.
500 gold is really not that bad. So we cannot join the Fighters Guild, nor we cannot join the Synod, and we cannot join the College of Whispers. And that's mainly just because they haven't finished doing all of those. I mean, they haven't finished doing those quests. Anyway, so if you remember back to a few episodes ago, we heard a bard singing in the Geraldview Inn, and he was terrible at singing. And so to start that quest, we're going to talk to this Argonian beggar.
Please, madam. Just one septim.
I think. Maybe not. What made you a beggar?
A series of unlucky events. I'd rather not talk about it. Until next time.
Okay.
See
So
you.
I'm gonna pause and see if I can figure out why this quest isn't starting. And then I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, so I am back, and I talked to all the citizens, and they didn't really have anything to say. So it's most likely because it's been such a long time since the whole interaction between Renaud and the Geraldview Inn and all of that happened, that it was just hard to muster that up. So that is why I did this console command, which you can find that information in the UESP page. But that basically just gave me a miscellaneous quest to be able to talk to Raylan about Renaud. And then it will, once I talk to him, it should give me the actual quest. So let us do that.
This one calls you friend.
Khajiit has been told that you're interested in getting Renaud to shut up.
I am. I try to be fairly humble, but sitting here day after day, not being able to hear myself think for the racket he's causing, well, it dries my scales. Why do you ask? Are you interested in helping? There certainly isn't much a lowly Argonian beggar could do.
Well, I could kill him. Khajiit will help if there's pay involved.
I am a beggar. I can't even afford a roof over my head, and I can barely afford to eat. However, if you were to deal with Renaud, I'll find a way. Until next time.
Okay, so now we finally have the quest, the Screeching Songman. So, yes. Yeah, so he didn't necessarily say this because I didn't ask him, but if I kill him, he will inform the authorities. So he doesn't want me to kill him, for sure. Okay, so we talked to Renaud first. So this is his house, I guess. He has a nice house.
You there, a traveler, in my house? Why, of course, you are here to sample the sweet sounds of Reln-Tei and his lute, or his flute.
Khajiit is here because your neighbors are complaining about a noise nuisance.
Noise nuisance? Noise nuisance? What do you take me for, some alleyway wastrel? I'm a bard, you impudent fool! How dare you speak to me in such a manner? And whoever complain, such nerve!
Well, they complained, not Khajiit.
Ah, yes, but you were the messenger girl, weren't you? You are the one who came to deliver their infernal message. Indeed, whoever it was that complained is likely an agent of Maroon's Dagon. For who else would have such distaste for the beauty of music?
Have you ever considered that perhaps you're not as good as you think?
You insolent whelp! I am outraged! You barge into my home and then proceed to insult me! I'm done with this conversation.
Okay, that didn't get me anywhere. Can I talk to you?
Away with you, rube!
Is there anything Khajiit can do to convince you?
First you insult me, then you offer me aid. How unexpected. At least you're learning your place. Yes, I suppose there's something you can do. My prize loot is missing, and I'm forced to use this shoddy replacement. It is impacting my ability to perform greatly. It is even making my renditions of Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew sound worse. Valenwood's Color Streams Anew into Sinew. That is a basic ballad. Absolutely basic. So, go and fetch my loot. Some thief took it, probably. Somewhere here in Bruma, I imagine. Off you go. Time's a-wasting.
Khajiit will get your loot if you promise to stop being a nuisance and annoyance to your neighbors.
Annoying! I will try to hold my rage for now, but do not try my patience, Rube. Go fetch the loot before I clunk you over the head with my flute!
Okay. Apparently I can ask him any further information.
Come to speak to the best bard in old Tamriel? Unsurprising. Go on then, speak.
Do you have any idea who stole the loot?
Nope. None at all. Try asking the ruffians over at the Restful Watchman. That's where most of the riffraff like to drink themselves into a stupor.
Okay. That's what we want to do first. This quest has different choices that you can make, which is very interesting. I definitely like that about this mod is, like, it's not just a, oh, go kill these necromancers thing. You know, it's a, oh, kill the necromancers, but...
Are you looking for my husband Ralgar? He's probably out hunting or
But
something.
the leader is also the sister of an important figure in Bruma, so, yeah. Anyways, Crouch is in...
This one calls you friend.
Well, that's good. I would hope so.
What is it?
Do you know anything about Rena the Eventone's loot?
Even if I did, why would I tell you anything? So you could go like the good little saint you are and tell the guards? Huh, no.
Oh, believe, Khajiit. This one is no saint.
Oh, is that so? All right then. We kicked that old horker out of here a little while back. Can still hear him from his house across the way. It'd be nice to get rid of that nuisance. Here's the truth. Yes, I took it. It was made out of a fine oak and encrusted with some rubies. Good gold, friend. So I sold it to some of my most prolific business partners.
And where are these business partners?
Capstone Cave. It's not too far from Bruma. By all means, go take it up with them. Either they'll kill you or you'll kill them. Makes no difference to me. Our business has already concluded. However, I have a smarter proposal.
What is it that you suggest?
We drove Renaud out of the Watchman, and he's no doubt had the same happen at the Gerald View. He's out of work.
I'm sure you've seen the hilarious Bardic Masterclass posters he's putting up all around Bruma in the hope of keeping a roof over his head. Well, tell him he's got a new venue to play at. Tell him to go to Capstone and play. Those boys have been looking for some entertainment for a while now. You'll have to negotiate it with them at the cave first, of course. If you do that, either they keep him and Renaud is successfully out of Bruma, or they punish him, and no one's any the wiser.
Well, either way, Khajiit is going to Capstone Cave.
As you should. Which option you decide to pursue is your concern. Negotiate him a job or retrieve the loot by force. Doesn't matter much to me. Just don't drag me into this again. My only interest in Renaud is hearing him shut up. This is not my affair.
Interesting. Okay, so that is the choice. And the thing with that choice, according to the UESP, is that... I believe we've already discovered Capstone Cave. We're probably going to save first. Is that he will perform. Like, you can get him to perform for the bandits. But the bandit leader will kill him. And then the quest... Oh my god, shut
weapons, armor, you name it, I have it.
The quest will basically fail, and Reln will never talk to us again, and we also won't, he knows that we killed him, basically, and we won't get any gold from him. So... I guess, even though I would love to see Renaud die, I do like talking to Reln, or however you pronounce his name. So, yeah, we're just gonna kill the bandits and get the loot back. And, I mean, Renaud doesn't have a job. He probably won't get a job. So maybe eventually he'll just run out of money and be forced to... Oh, God. Be a beggar, I guess. Okay, let's summon, because Inigo is, like, struggling already.
Hit me.
Oh, God.
Do you really want to throw your life on a card?
I'm not trying to. You're the one that's throwing my life away.
Whatever shall I do?
Feels like. Are you ready to die
Hey, you can stop.
today?
Ooh. Very satisfying. Okay, they didn't even give me a chance to talk to them. But here's the loot. I guess we'll take some of the potions, because why not? Ooh, I'm gonna eat that. I believe we've already been in Capstone Cave before, so I don't really want to, like, go in there again, and there's no reason to. So, hello? Are you just Imperial? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess that's that. So let's go back to Renaud. That was not too bad. I mean, yeah, I had to use a couple potions, but it wasn't terrible as far as, like, fighting goes, I guess. Okay, so let's talk to Renaud and see what he says.
Away with you, Rube!
Khajiit has your loot.
Wonderful. You have served your purpose, Rube. And for that, I am extremely surprised. Go now, and know that you are tolerated by Renaud even toned.
And what about you being a noise nuisance?
Ah, yes, that insignificant matter. I will cut out the nighttime rehearsals and keep them for the morning. That is what you wanted, yes? Do not speak of this again, lest you lose my tolerance, Rube.
I don't think they want to hear you in the morning either. But, okay. I guess people here get up early anyways, so it should be fine. Hello, you...
You're back. And that infernal screeching is gone. You convinced him?
Yes, sort of. He should bother you no more.
Ah, this is a relief I've been yearning for months now. My most sincere thanks, honored friend. While you were dealing with Reynard, I went and asked around town. People donated coin to a reward pot.
The gold is probably like 500 gold. We can get it, or we can have him keep it, and he gives us his sword. Which I'll probably make 500 gold pretty easily, so I guess it'll be nice. And Gajit says that you need it more, and so you should keep it.
Truly, this moistens my scales. No one would, this is not. What can I do with this gold, traveler? What could I do with it?
Start a new life? Don't be a beggar anymore?
Yes, thank you. I will. I will go to Leowin and begin a new life. Perhaps even return to Blackmarsh in time. Thank you, honored friend. Thank you. But, here. Take this old keepsake of mine. I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
Please, madam. Just one septim.
What will you do with the gold?
I will put it into the fund that I've been putting together for a while now. To buy a house and get a roof over my head. It's growing slowly, but surely. Houses are expensive. Until next time.
That's very true. Oh, here he is. Okay, so that is one quest that we have finished. There's another quest over here somewhere that we could start. If I can find the dude. Not sure where he is. I think he is going to be up over here. He is a high elf, so he shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Can I help you?
No, you're like the weird lady that likes the old man in the court or whatever. Where is this guy? Oh my gosh. I thought he was here somewhere. Well, in any case, I think in the Geraldview Inn there's another quest, so I guess we can do that. Let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah, Dar'taqto.
I'm proud of my ancestry, as should all Nords be.
Are you Lassiana? Yeah.
What can I get you?
Tough day.
I just wish my Heron was here. He would always make these long days seem much shorter. I'm sorry, don't mind me. Just a soldier's wife missing her husband.
What is it that happened to your husband?
He was stationed at Fort Pale Pass, but we haven't heard anything for months. None of the soldiers passing through here on leave have seen him either. I've sent letter after letter, but they still haven't told me anything. I have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or if he's even still alive.
Have you tried to contact him directly?
Yes, many times. I've sent letter after letter, but heard nothing. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron isn't even at the fort, then he's hardly going to see them, is he?
Well, Khajiit could look for Heron.
You would? I'd be indebted to you if you did, stranger. Like I said, was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass. It's right on the border to Skyrim. Good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
You walk on warm sands.
Okay. That was one of the quests I was looking for. Also...
Hello.
I thought you had something interesting to...
Bye. What is it?
I guess I'll ask, what do you do here in Bruma?
Ah, a fair question. For my trade is perhaps not so obvious on first glance. This one calls himself a hunter and fur trader. He stalks the wilds of the Geralds and brings down the beasts and the deer. He skins them and sells the furs here in Bruma. The Nords love bear pelts, this one has found.
Is that all you do in Bruma?
Well, this one does also sometimes explore the caves and tombs of the wilds in search of treasure, and sometimes he finds.
Is that really all you do? Oh, sometimes this one will take what is left unguarded and resell it for a small finder's fee, of course. So he steals stuff. I don't know why he's not talking, but... so you're a thief.
This one prefers cat burglar.
And have you ever gotten in trouble for thievery?
You mean for cat burglary, honored friend? And the answer is no. Most of the time, anyway.
Most of the time.
This one does have occasional run-ins with the law, he admits. There is actually a particularly unfortunate situation currently occurring.
What trouble are you in?
This one has been falsely accused of stealing from Icewind Traders, the general store. They tell him he has stolen their hides, and that he is selling them at his stall. This is false. This one has done nothing of the sort. In fact, perhaps you could help. Aedius Villius is the captain of the guard here in Bruma. If you speak to him, perhaps he will change his mind. This one fears he considers him a dirty thief and will not hear his pleas.
Khajiit will speak to Aedius.
Thank you. May you eternally walk on the warmest, glistening sands. These pleasantries please you, yes? Then Khajiit will continue.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so I think when you do this, he can be a follower for you.
Be careful if you head into the northern part of the county. That area is prone to avalanches.
Of course he's all the way up here, so we have to wait. Ah, okay, that was kind of a waste of time running in there. He normally stands out here though, so hello.
Ma'am?
Can we talk about the charges leveled against Dar'taqto?
He's accused of stealing from Icewind Traders. What of it? Ah, wait. Don't tell me he roped you into having the charges dropped. He's been trying that tactic a lot recently. I have sympathy for the cat, being accused like this while the bigger fish swim free. What can I do? I have to enforce the law.
Well, did you ever get evidence against Dar'taqto?
No, but Cetus made the accusation. I don't know what you expect me to do, but I can't just drop charges on a whim like this.
I mean... Can you really arrest someone based on one person's word?
You have a point. Your word, along with Dar'taqto's, is one more voice than Cetus has on his side. Very well. Consider the charges dropped. However, I'm afraid it does come with some strings attached. I can't drop charges like this and return things back to the way they were. Consider the charges dropped. but Dar'taqto will be evicted of residency in Bruma. No way I can get away with dropping these charges without people starting to ask questions about how fit I am to be guard captain. It's no secret he's a thief, but he's... well... he's about as close to a good thief as you can get without reading a children's bedtime story. Tell him I'm sorry. I was sort of fond of that cat. Oh, felt strange to say that. Anyway, you should probably go tell Dar'taqto the bittersweet news.
Okay. Where is he? Is he out hunting? I guess so. Maybe I'll wait a few bit. Is he still out hunting? Clearly, he is. I would like to speak to him in this episode. Okay, well that's dumb. Anyways, we'll talk to him in the next episode, and then we will start the Upon My Honor quest, and we'll try to find that lady's husband. So yeah, so thank you all for watching all the way to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now!